the wilds of northern Minnesota, a group of hunters captured a strange creature. A boy raised by wolves. As a scientist at the university the boy was brought to, I guided him on his immense journey from savagery to civilization. Who was this boy? How was he lost? Who were his parents? Our mystery is still unsolved. The day came when the boy had to find the answers for himself. His name was Lucan. The authorities, afraid Lucan might revert to wolf, tried to hold him under lock and key. But Lucan escaped, and the university obtained a court order for his return. A bounty hunter was hired to track him down.
Hi there. Where are you going?
Mr. Alsop?
Yes, sir?
Give me the sheriff in Wheatland, Texas.
Hey, Bubba, who's that with Joe Nail?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Sure. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Joe Nail, where'd you get that? I'm looking for the Bauer Ranch. They don't need no hands. I'm not looking for work. Maybe he thinks he's their lost kid.
You're too late, boy. Buyers already got their kid. Besides, buyers ain't Mexican.
You hear that, boy? They ain't Mexican.
That's right.
That Bauer boy's been here about 5 or 6 weeks, Mr. Prentice. But he's blonde, blue-eyed, and kind of puny-like.
Now, the kid I'm looking for is anything but that. His name is Lucan.
He's strong and he could be dangerous.
Yeah, he escaped from the University Research Clinic.
That a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. Also, I have a court order for his arrest.
Well, listen, thanks anyway.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Now, what you got in that bag, boy?
And clothes. Dirty book. Let me see what you got in that bag.
Hey, Baba! If you and Julie want to get that grass cut, you better stop that jabbering.
Yes, sir, Sheriff.
Looking for the buyers? Here comes their little lost boy. Carl's his name.
Thanks.
Carl Bauer?
Uh-huh. Listen. This story says you found your parents after a long search. How did you do it?
What do you mean, how'd I do it?
It's important for me to know. You see,
Look, I got work to do. I'm busy.
Don't you worry, everything's gonna be just fine.
So when can you get title? I can't keep the results of that survey quiet forever.
Mr. Williams, I know what I'm doing.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone was...
That's all right. I'm just about finished. If I was you, let your wife keep the furniture, you take the car.
Right, Mr. Ames. Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. Asthma bothering you, son? What do you mean coming in here like this, bumbling through that door? What if somebody saw you? We're not supposed to know each other, remember?
Yes, sir, I know, but somebody's been asking me questions out there.
What kind of questions? Who? Who is he?
I don't know.
Well, don't get yourself all stirred up over nothing. You just don't say anything to anybody, you got that?
What if he's the one?
He can't be. He looks Mexican. But if you want me to, I'll have him taken care of. The next time you get yourself spooked, use the phone. Don't let the door bump your tail on the way out.
Carl, it's really important for me to know how you found your parents. Bubba!
All right, Bubba, what was that about?
That Mexican kid was hanging around my girl, and I don't like it.
I don't give a hoot about your social life. What do you want?
All that, he was looking for the bar place and asking how that Carl located his folks.
Yeah, and?
Carl went like a scalded dog. He come see you, and it looked like that Mexican kid was taking off after him.
I just want him out of here. You got that?
You want me to do him like I've done the others?
You do him any way you want. I just want him out of here by the time I'm back.
Easy now.
We'll get you to your room. That blamed asthma.
You lope like an animal. You know that? Like a lobo. Yeah, like a lobo. What's a lobo? Mexican for wolf. You ought to know that. Wolf? Yeah, wolf. Thanks. You trying to get smart? You getting smart, boy? Hey, he said you trying to get smart with me? Then why ain't you sweating with all that running? How come you ain't sweating, boy? Yeah. Maybe because I lope like a lobo. Hey, look, we didn't mean no harm. We just out having a little fun. Where are you heading at? Bower Ranch. Bower Ranch? Well, gosh, Junior, we're gonna go up there, right? Hop in the back. We'll get you there. Come on. We got him. Let's go.
Catch a rabbit.
Catch a rabbit, which means get, or in other words, according to Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, which contains over 250 entries. Go, leave, get lost, evaporate oneself, eliminate oneself. Vamoose.
That's the highway out of town. And that's the Bower Ranch. You going that way. Understand? Now get! Get. Now get! Now get!
Look at that cat. Give me a drink.
Get on, moving! Get out of this, Johnny! Don't come back! You know what's good for you! We do damn good, didn't we? Come on, move out,
Let's all repeat it. Come on now. That's a good horse. That's a good Stop, now, come on, be a good horse. Slow down now, I'll give you that
Hey, boy. Watch yourself. Easy, boy. Easy. That's it. Easy, boy. Easy, boy. Easy. That's a good boy. There you go. We know things they don't. Right, boy?
You sure got away with animals, boy. I thank you.
Is this the Bauer Ranch?
You looking for work?
I'm looking for Carl Bauer.
I'm his daddy.
I read in the paper that he was stolen from you as a baby.
In El Paso, right out of the car.
I was lost by my parents, too.
10 long years we advertised in the papers.
Carl will tell you about it when he wakes up.
In the meantime, can I fix you something to eat?
Thank you. I'll get you some cream out of the separator. It goes real good on biscuits.
Cloud. He's here. Him.
Thought you took care of that Mexican kid.
What are you talking about? We did.
Then he's got a twin brother out at the Bauer place.
Couldn't be. We headed him all the way up to Black Pete. Didn't we, Junior?
Rat.
I tell you, Mr. Ames, that Mexican kid ain't like no normal human person.
Neither are you, Bubba. But you keep in touch, because I might be needing you.
Yes, sir.
In other words, I'll contact you in the usual manner after all.
You
I mean,
met
we're
Ames
working
here.
together. We're going to take over this town.
Oh, Frank.
Hi, Till.
Got yourself a new hand.
Oh, I wish he would. This here's Lucan.
Hiya, boy.
How do you do?
You smell item A stew all the way to Wheatland and come for supper?
I wished I could, Frank, but I'm here to tell you about an offer I got for the place. Some fella from San Antonio wants to be a gentleman rancher.
Well, I know I asked you to look around for a buyer, but I don't think I'm ready to sell just yet.
Well, getting a buyer for a place like this ain't easy. I mean, it's all run down. I advise you to sell.
Well, I hate to see the place the way it is, but if I could just find me some steady help.
Mr. Bauer, I don't want to interfere, but well, maybe I could help.
Thank you, son.
Well, if I was you, Frank, I'd sure think it over.
Seems to me it's time you and Carl met.
I'm asleep.
I brought your supper, Carl.
I don't want any.
You've got to eat something, son.
I told you I don't want any, Mom.
I want you to meet Lucan. He's going to help us out for a little while.
Oh, it's okay, Mom. Leave it. And thanks. Close the door. What are you doing here?
Why are you afraid of me, Carl?
I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't feel good.
When you refused to talk to me in town, you went to see a man named Ames. Now, I just met him outside, and his tobacco smell was all over you.
You aren't making me feel any better. And we don't need your help.
That's not what your mother and father say. Sorry, Carl. Carl, I'm sorry.
You can study that mineral map as long as you like. Just remember, there's a fortune on that Bauer ranch, and in 2 more weeks, the information will be public knowledge. You gotta get those people to sell.
They'll sell. Just as soon as I take care of one little Mexican punk.
If you don't, we're gonna be left looking out the window.
You boys have really taken hold. Fix the pump, fix the barn, dip the stock. Lucan, I can hardly believe.
It was Carl and I together, Mr. Bauer.
Well, then Carl and you together get to share a little reward. 2 tickets to the American Legion dance tonight. Compliments of Tilford Ames. Saw him when I was in town this morning.
Thanks, Dad.
Howdy, boy. Nice dance.
You know her?
Yes.
That's Bubba's private property.
Want to dance?
I don't think so.
Afraid of Bubba?
No, I'm not afraid of Bubba.
Then come on.
I don't know how to dance.
I'll teach you.
Come on, Joe Nail, and you get back over there with the rest of your Mexican bunch, understand? Come on.
Why don't you let Jonelle decide for herself?
Boy, you just got smarter with me once too often. Boy.
You just pack your freight and move on.
But Mr. Ames.
You don't start a fight inside, boy.
Yes, sir.
I'm staying. Come on. Forget it. Next week. Gonna go?
I'd like to.
If you do, give me a call.
Right. Thanks for teaching me how to dance.
Oh, sure. Well, bye.
Bye. I'll call.
Somebody stole the truck. How'd it get over there?
the beautiful, beautiful river. Yes, we'll gather at the river, the beautiful, beautiful river. Carl, boy, catch a rabbit. Don't you know what it means either? It means get. Get on home now, boy. Hey, come on out, boy. I want to hear you beg a little before we clean your pile. Come on.
I know what you're thinking, so why don't you say it? All right, then I will. I ran off and left you.
Well, morning, Miss Bowers.
Good morning, Sheriff.
How's that boy of yours doing?
Oh, just fine, thank you. Only we got us 2 boys now.
None of them lost, boy.
Finest youngster you ever laid eyes on. Name of Lucan.
Operator, I want to make a person-to-person call to a Mr. Prentice.
Try to force it, it'll break. Carl. Everyone runs away sometime.
Have you?
Yes.
I've been running all my life.
You came back for me.
I'm in trouble. I've got myself into something and I don't know how to get out.
You want to tell me about it?
With Ames. You know how I really found the Bowers?
Cara, climb on down from there and help me hang these pulleys in the barn.
Did you see who did it, son?
No.
Did you, Lucan?
I only saw what Carl saw.
Why did you lie last night?
What makes you think I saw who did it?
You don't lie well. If the barn had burned, the whole ranch could have gone. Is that what you want?
You know I wouldn't do anything to hurt the Bowers. You know I'm not really their son. Why did you cover for me?
I think you found a home you care about. And I won't take that away from you.
You get the boards. I got something to do.
What's in your craw?
I want to know what's going on.
You never had folks of your own, did you?
You know I didn't.
So when I told you of a couple to take you in and raise you like your own son, what'd you do?
I said okay.
You said okay? You slobbered all over me. That's how grateful you were. Well, now let me tell you how the cow ate the cabbage. I thought that these folks, when they got their son back, their boy back, especially a sick boy, that they would pack up and leave, but you ain't been sick enough. So starting tomorrow, your asthma's getting so bad that they can't wait to sell out and get you somewheres to breathe.
I can breathe just fine right where I am. In fact, I've never breathed better.
You've got a bird's nest on the ground, boy, and you're gonna do exactly what I tell you, or I'm gonna tell old Bauer you're a ringer. Now you get out of here. I got work to do. I told you to get out!
The Bowers are the first people who were ever good to me. And I won't let you cheat them by stealing their land. You tell them about me, I tell them about you.
You ain't got the guts.
I didn't before. I do now. And you can take these back.
I think the boy means it. All right. You shut your mouth, and I'll shut mine.
What took you so long?
I did what I had to do.
Where are your glasses?
I did what I had to do.
him up, and you hightail it out of here. Wake up! Ain't gonna do you no good to cry. I'm gonna blast the three of you to kingdom come. You know why? Because you was a stubborn mule. I offered you a deal, but you said no deal. You know who I'm gonna blame it on? The little Mexican kid. Yeah, the one that hangs around your place. With all your kindness, he robs you blind. When the sheriff comes, I'm gonna tell him I drove up here, Sheriff. And all the shots come out of the house. I reached in my glove compartment, I got my gun. Ran inside the house. And there he was with Frank's own shotgun. That's what I'm gonna tell him. So say your prayer, married man. Say your prayer.
Who is it? Mr. Bauer? Yes? I'd like to talk to you, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You ask him what it's about.
What about?
Well, if you let me in, I'll tell you.
Tell him to come on in.
Come in.
Come on in!
There's a killer in there. Believe me. Would I give myself up if I wasn't telling the truth?
Show me.
Now you go.
Lucan! Lucan! Lucan?
He's gone.
How do you know?
I know.
Lucan!
He's gone. Now I have to start all over again. I've been after him for months. Now he's gone.
What did you want him for?
I got a court order for his arrest.
Get me out of here!
Carl, call Sheriff Hen. Tell him to come on out and get this trash.